Previously, if A.B.A used throw during her Jealous Rage state, the Jealous Rage meter would continue to tick down. This basically killed throws as a viable mix-up tool for A.B.A, who would rather extend the period of her Jealous Rage state. Now, when she throws the opponent, the Jealous Rage meter will freeze, making it a viable mix-up option for A.B.A that doesn't punish her in her most powerful state. One change I won't be able to fully demonstrate in this patch video is going to be aerial bonding and dissolving. Patch notes state that both in A.B.A's normal state and in Jealous Rage, that the move will no longer move backwards when the action is interrupted during the hit animation. Not sure where this would really come up through that, if this is like a obscure little bit of a bug or interaction that would occur with like burst or anything like that. So if there's any sort of A.B.A player that can elaborate on what the change is for and what it's accomplishing in the comments below, I'd appreciate it. Frenzy and Astonishment, a move that A.B.A had access to in Jealous Rage, was designed to be a low crush. However, the hurt box that would result from this move caused it to low profile a lot more things than just lows, and now that this bit of tech has been sort of removed thanks to a patch, Lord Knight's been airing out a whole bunch of examples on his Twitter that are quite humorous to see, and this is just one example. Yeah, that's right. You just jump over Nago 5 Heavy Slash. Like, what? This was rather funny. Like, this did a lot more than just beat lows. It was actually a pretty decent reversal option because a lot of opponents' meaty normals, if they weren't like a vertical close slash, could be dodged, or it could be used to beat more than just low pokes. It could be used to beat high mid pokes, as we've just seen right here. Arc System Works has expanded the hurt box on this move downward now, so she shouldn't be low crushing moves that clearly weren't designed to be low crushed. So this is honestly a nerf to A.B.A, but I think it's a warranted one. There was a lot of things that this move was able to jump over that I don't think it was ever intended to jump over, and I'm happy to see this like very annoying part of the kit toned down, and I think she's getting plenty of compensation buffs to make up for it. And like the rest of the cast Invincible overdrives, A.B.A's The Law is Key is King, both in her normal state and her Jealous Rage state, now can no longer be PRC canceled with only 50% tension gauge. They spend their tension gauge on the first frame of activation, meaning that if you want to PRC cancel it before the startup, you need 100% tension. A.B.A only has a few changes, but what official changes there are for her do have some pretty big impacts. The throw changes, I think, is excellent for A.B.A. Why this wasn't like this in the first place is something that will bother me for a bit, but I'm glad Arc System Works has come around and decided that A.B.A should have a throw mix-up game in her Jealous Rage state, and I think that's good for the character. It makes her a little more interesting to play and to fight against, instead of her just being a constant high-low dispenser in that state to take advantage of those empowered moves. She can now weave in some throws from time to time to do more than just secure a round, but to apply more deeper layered set play to her approaches. I think it's a really good change. It's nice for her not to be punished for going for throws, especially if she's using a defensive throw in order to escape the opponent's offense. Now she's able to use those things and maintain a lot of momentum with her Jealous Rage state. I still don't know what aerial bonding and dissolving is all about. Hopefully someone will elaborate on that in the comments below. And the nerf to Frenzy and Astonishment is going to be something that I think will bum a lot of A.B.A mains that you were used to just being able to degenerately jump over some stuff, but I think it's a warranted nerf that is targeting a behavior that the move I don't think was originally intended to have, so it should be something to take out one of the more frustrating elements of A.B.A's like neutral options. She's a strong character, I think, and she's not going to bemoan losing that particular option. I think she's going to be more celebrating the changes to her throw game overall while enjoying most of the system mechanic changes in this patch.